Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tammy coming to you live from my office today here in Farmville, Virginia. What you see is what you get. I appreciate everybody's very kind words for everything that happened yesterday. I'm gonna do me a favor, as always. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Drop us a great. Of course it is. The internet's going to be weird now, of course. Hello. If somebody can share this for me over in the private group, I would really appreciate you. Um, Thank you, Amanda Giorgetti. This is going to be a pretty big one today. Like, I have resigned myself, and I know how it's going to look, and I know how it's going to feel moving forward. But I wanted to come live today to talk about some of the things that are changing as a result of what our live was yesterday. Okay. I mean, when I tell you that I never anticipated having this conversation ever, here we are having this conversation. I mean, I tattooed this on my body. So when I thought that this was something that I'd never have to like do, um, I thought I would never have to do it. But as you are jumping on here, please do all of the things below. Say hello, be like Katie Shaw, be like Amanda Giorgetti. Say hello, tell us where you're watching from. Drop us a grateful fed in the comments, however you need to do that. So I wanted to talk today and be very, very, very upfront with folks so that they can make arrangements, because I want you all to be taken care of. Um, I am Town Hippie, as you know it, is no longer. We have items in our inventory right now that are for sale. You have until Sunday to claim those items. Again, we're not shipping anything, so it's for local folks just to claim those items. What you can do right now is you can purchase your Trippy Hippie Club membership for $22, which will allow you to be a part of our club moving forward. This is going to be allow you to get private access to our virtual, or our not virtual, but our quarterly, our monthly workshop and quarterly retreats. It allows you to be a part of our healing community. That is going to basically be one weekend a month. I am going to host a private event here 1 weekend a month. So everyone who is a part of the Trippy Hippie Club will get an email outlining how to utilize their club membership. But what we are going to be doing is we're revamping our business model. So we are officially dissolving the Heart of Virginia Hydro, and we are dissolving the Hometown Hippie Elevated Edibles. Hometown Hippie Cooperative LLC is going to remain, but the Heart of Virginia Hydro, as it stands now, and the Hometown Hippie Elevated Edibles are both being dissolved in their current format, and they're going to be revamped and reknown as something different. We are hosting our first monthly workshop. This month will be on June 29th. It's our Growers Appreciation Day. What does that mean? I'm encouraging everyone to come in for that event if you're local and you're a part of the Trippy Hippie Club. If this is the one event that you will not have to have a card to come to, you will have to be vetted. We're going to talk. If you don't have a card, you can't shop the extra things I'll have. We're going to have a Growers Appreciation Day because we are going to be liquidating the remainder of our inventory that we have in stock for our growers. So if you are a local grower, if you know someone who grows or gardens, and you're looking for soils and nutrients and things like that, I'm going to encourage you to come see us on June 29th, because we're doing a fire sale. There's going to be great deals. We're trying to liquidate and create room and inventory. There's going to be soil and nutrients, and there'll probably be some deals on tents and lights that we have in stock, and autopot pieces and parts. Maybe seeds and things like that we have, but we're getting rid of all of those things. We are not going to be carrying an inventory of anything anymore. The store is going to become a full service food service spot. It's going to be a gourmet grocery and deli market that's going to be attached to the truck. There's a lot of things happening with that, with some changes in staffing, with some changes in my family situation, with some changes in the regulatory and the things that are happening in Virginia, with them just being a little, they're cracking down on the gray areas, and we have been operating in the gray area. We know that we've been operating in the gray area, and I'm okay with saying that. We've been operating in the gray area, and we've been utilizing that to our benefit, but it has always been about something more to us, and it has been I have been out of integrity with it for a little while. As you can probably tell by my MIA and my lack of being involved in things, because I have been feeling out of sorts about how things are going for a little while. So we have a limited stock online with our cookies and caramels and things like that. So I'm going to encourage you to get your membership, to grab those things that you like. If you are in Virginia or you're somewhere within driving distance, I would beg you to try to get here on June 29th. That's going to be our monthly workshop, which means you're going to be getting, it won't matter if you don't get a Trippy Hippie Club. It won't matter at all. If you're part of it, because nothing can be done without a Trippy Hippie card in the store or anything else, or with us. So all those people who are card holders, you will get an email outlining how this works. For everyone else, you're not planning on continuing to shop with us anyhow. If you're out of state, you can't, all those things. But we hope that you will still stay a part of our community, because the healing and all of those things is what it's about. I would also encourage you to get on the Hippie card and come see us, because that gives you access to our private events. So our quarterly retreats and our monthly workshops are going to be private club member only activities, because what I'm going to do is, when those things happen, is number one, the quarterly retreats are going to be off site. I am going to rent a place for a week, and we're going to have different day classes each day. So there'll be activities for that quarterly retreat where you can come in, and that's going to be set up around harvesting. So I really want to teach you how to make your own medicine. That's always been the goal. So we're going to do a quarterly retreat with planting and how to start your grows, and some of those I'll do lives and things in all of the groups to still show you how to do that, because that's never been the case. I never wanted to gatekeep. So I'm going to go into really focusing on creating content, which is perfectly legal to create content around how to do it and what you should be doing and what it should be looking like and all of that. So I'm going to be really focusing on creating YouTube channel content. The Trippy Hippie Club is going to get you access to that club. It's going to get you access, behind the scenes content, because I'm going to set a Patreon over there. And then it's also going to get you early access and discounts on the actual spiritual retreats that we're doing. The monthly workshop is going to have a meditation piece around it and a sound bath piece around them. But I need y'all to understand, I have to step away from the cannabis and the fashion and form that I'm doing it in now. And I have to move into the teaching place to protect my livelihood. And I am sorry if that messes people up. It's very scary for me, because not only do I do that as a place of love and light and trying to help people, like I said yesterday, the stories and the things that we have done for healing folks with the things that we have made. And I know some of you who um, are know that like this is the thing that works for you. These retreats and these workshops are going to help you to be able to do it yourself and connect you to people who can help grow for you, right? Connect you to help you get the resources you need. We're going to do, and this group is going to be like the resources for different states. If it's legal for medical use in your state, I'm going to create a network and locate the best dispensaries or the best places that you can utilize the medicine from where you are. If you're in Virginia, there's going to be opportunities. Um, you know, I have to step away from it. And that's what I'm trying to say is like literally, if you love something and you're local, you need to get it before Sunday. I don't see us having any inventory after Sunday because then you will have one time a month and you'll be able to come to our workshop that'll be out somewhere different, right? It'll be a private card member only event. There'll be no purchasing tickets at the door. There'll be no bringing a friend. It will be club members with card holders only. And it will be something that you'll get an email and a form, and you'll be able to say all the things you would like in your retreat bag whenever we go to the retreat or the workshop. We'll have a workshop theme every time we do the monthly workshop, and then we will, it'll be, it might be a Wednesday night, it might be whatever. You might be able to come for part of the workshop to pick up, but that's how it's gonna look a lot different moving forward. Now, with the liquidation of all the growing supplies and all of those things here in the store, there's a lot of you who are our growing community. We do not want to lose you. We don't want to not provide a service because our goal as business owners here in Farmville has always been to service a need and to fill a hole in, how do you run a business, right? As I want to be of service, my business is a service business. What need do we fill? Like, how do we be of service to our community? There's a lot of growers who Red has really fostered and nourished. He has the right nutrients. He knows the soils. He knows the things that you need. So we have those wholesale accounts already set up. So what we are going to do as far as our growing community goes, we are going to, number one, encourage you to work with the local folks, right? Let me connect you to a grower who, because it's all farm to table, right? Everything we do. Let me connect you with this person who might be able to provide you with the raw material. Maybe you can trim for them to get the trim for that from that grow, and we can teach you how to create your butters and oils and tinctures that you need for your medicine. That's what I'm saying about teaching. We want this to be a community and about coming together. I have lots of resources for you. I'll be glad to give you those resources. We will be doing, some, like I said, there are some monthly workshops and quarterly retreats around these things. Like I said, we're going to teach you how to grow. We're going to teach you how to harvest. We're going to teach you how to dry and cure and process and all of those things through these workshops and retreats. But again, we are not going to be direct to consumer providing you with any of those things. If you're not in the Trippy Hippie Club at the workshops. Again, if you're in the Trippy Hippie Club, you will get an email outlining all of this. And as it stands now, the website has literally exactly what our in-store inventory is, what we have in stock, and it has the Trippy Hippie Club. And that is going to be what we have until we don't have it. And after, I'm going to leave for vacation on Sunday, and when I leave on Sunday, it'll be all kind of like solid in here. All of our leftover inventory, I will be looking at what we have left and making a decision about how we're going to move forward with that. We may do a 2 workshops a month, right, around the first and around the end. That way, if you need to workshop beginning of the month, you need to workshop at the end of the month, you can do that. The email will come out probably tomorrow or the next day, and it might not even be till next week, Kristen, to be honest with you. I say that because I'm trying to do it in one fell mass email, and people can buy those memberships until Sunday. And I wanted to do the first one like, hey, it's Sunday. Here's where things stand. As Trippy Hippie Club members, you can still like claim these items that are available. Like you have exclusive rights to those leftover items. We may put them on some kind of like new membership discount for you all, right? And then we will outline our workshop schedule, our retreat schedule, and how that looks and what other member benefits you get for that. Again, our first private in-house workshop is going to be June 29th. That is our Growers Day. That is a private club event. Again, that's the first one you can kind of come to that will be like for the public for a lot of the growing stuff. There will be aspects of that day that will be private. It'll be an afternoon event. We're going to do a little bit of a powwow. We're going to clear some energy. We're going to connect to some energy, do some do some spiritual manifestation things around that. And there will be, at these events, there will also be refreshments, right? There will be refreshments, and there'll be a topic around the plant itself, like come learn about blah, 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 right? Come learn about the healing benefits of this terpene, or come here. We're really going to get into these things in the workshops, and then the retreats, again, will be bigger events, and the retreats are something quarterly that maybe our out-of-town people will want to come into, and they'll be like, I'll get blocks of rooms for the retreat days if you want to come in and travel from out of town. Now, I will also say that these retreats are different. These are day camps, and maybe I should call them quarterly day camps. Also, I love powwows, drumming circles, and sweat lodges. I have those. And we have someone who does those locally, Mr. Jimmy Thunder. I'm going to try to get him out here. Here's my other thing. If you're part of the Trippy Hippie Club, right? We will also, I'm also playing with an idea, and this is just an idea. It's going to see how many people want to do it, is that you can host your own private event. So you can host the Hometown Hippie Healing Collaborative or the Hometown Hippie Cooperative, because the edible, like I said, that's going away in its inclination that it is in now. And, sometimes things have to come up to be renowned, come up to be renowned in a new way. And we have to figure out how that looks now, because things have got to change, and I've got to really start trying to move away from that and doing what, my soul's purpose has always been: the books, the cookbooks, the YouTube channel, the podcasting, teaching how, I have personally changed because of those things. But I've been toying with the idea of you being able to host a private event, and we at your private event can, you would get a cost for that, like an estimated fee for that, and then you could buy like your package, like your private event, and then that could be a little something different, like I said. But nothing is going to be done in this location. Like none of the stuff is going to be done. We'll have some workshops here for the meditations and stuff, and when it's a private event, it'll look different. But as far as like this location will no longer be that type of a location. We're going to have to we're just taking everything out of here. It's just the smart thing to do right now. And once all of the regulations and things kind of figure themselves out, we can then step into that space in a way in which we can, be within the legal remedies of the law and step out of that gray space. That's why I look at these tertiary type things around cannabis that don't require these $1 million bonds and these strict regulations, and taking the joy and the love out of it. So we're going to really work on ways in which I can teach you how to make sure that the things that you're doing for your family and for you, whether it be growing some CBD so that you can make sure you and your pets and your kids and everybody has medicine, or I had to get on my Zoom. I forgot it was already 5 o'clock. Yep. I forgot that it was past time. But we are going to handle all that. So that's what I wanted to come live to tell you all about tonight. I'm sorry, I got to get off here. I forgot I was late to my meeting. I put it on my head. I appreciate y'all. I love you. That's the update. So if you've not done so already, get your Trippy Hippie Club membership. Stay tuned, because we have a lot of the integrity piece of it's a tough change. It's a huge change for us, and it's really bothering me not to be the source of that, but I can't be right now. So on that note, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to get off of here. Some things never change, right? And I'm going to still say what we always say to end our lives, because that's the truth of the matter. We want to make sure we leave you with a little peace, with a little love, and a little feast. As always, y'all stay elevated. I'm Tammy. Till next time, I have more to come. Talk to you later.